Good morning, or afternoon, or evening, depending on where you are on the globe. Welcome. Man, I guess I'll keep like that. I hope. Can't even see the screen. I'm somewhere way far. But I'm coming. I'm coming. Hope y'all doing good this lovely Sunday. Today, this is going to be a collective tarot / oracle reading on New Love by popular demand. Welcome, Kelsey. You're in the UK. Welcome. And then who's this? Yes, so thank you for joining me, you guys, here on TikTok Live at Bloom From Within Love. If you don't know already, I go by Bloomy. And I am a certified Usui Reiki master, as well as a tarot. I cannot talk already today. Intuitive tarot oracle reader. Okay, been doing this for some time now. I am known to be clairsentient, clairaudience, and claircognizance. And so I have a very unique style. Typically, everything that I do, I'm usually merging in some type of an energy healing. I'm a star seed, light language channel. And so just very, very diverse background. In the 3D, I have a unique background in this carnation as well. So I have studied in college several areas of study, such as business management, psychology, behavioral health. I've worked in these industries as well. So somebody's coming in. Hello, do you have to pay? No, this is a free general collective reading, you guys. So in other words, it's not Q&A for each individual of you, but what I recommend that you do is something that I practice myself. When I look at general readings, right, I set an intention and I just ask my guides, whatever you believe, I ask my guides, like, if there's a message here for me pertaining to my situation, help me to see that, understand that, and apply that. And that's one way that the reader can tap into your energy and your situation, and it heightens the probability of your story somehow coming out in the reading, okay? That's one way you guys could do it without needing to get a personal reading. It is a love reading, but today it's by popular demand. I've been getting a lot of emails and text messages and requests on New Love. Okay, so what are your pronouns? Huh? Anyways, moderators, if you happen to be online here, help me to man the comments, because I'm going to get into the reading and I won't be able to see all of the comments and tend to them. So if you guys are online, I give you green light to man the comments. If anything is disrespectful on here, y'all know what to do. Block them if they're insulting me, if they're insulting you, if they're insulting what we do here. Mute them, block them out, okay? We don't tolerate low vibrational bullshit here. If you don't like who I am and what I do, then you could easily click off and go on to something else. I don't know why people find it so hard. I mean, it's something that I practice. If I don't like something that I'm looking at or listening to about somebody, that's their free will to do what they're doing. If I don't like it, I ain't got to sit there and look at it. You know what I'm saying? People are a trip. But anyways, so I've been getting requests for New Love readings, okay? Because A lot of the readings are always kind of about, it ends up being about an ex, or somebody will ask me about an ex and are they going to reconcile and yada yada. And so now I've been getting requests like people are over it. And thank God, right? People are over it. Now people are like, okay, you know, I've healed, I moved on, yada yada, I'm ready. I gave myself space to evolve and grow and, whatever, learn the lessons, and I'm ready. So what's the new love potential? Or there's people approaching me. Is this a good fit? You know what I'm saying? I want to learn the lessons, yada yada, which I totally get. It's like nobody wants to repeat, if they feel like they had epic fails in dating. They're like, okay, what are the lessons, right? So at the end of this reading, I'm going to pull the letters, the famous letters that everybody seems to love, right? Yes, it is a general love reading. To tap into who your potential new love is going to be if you don't already know who they are, okay? So I'm going to sift through until my guides tell me to stop. And then whatever letters have come out, those are the potential first, middle, or last initial of the new love potential, or somebody that you have recently started dating, okay? So we'll do that at the very end, as well as pull the famous romance angel messages as well, okay? All right. I'm gonna cut off the music because it's kind of a little too fast for me. Right? I love it, but these mantras, but it's a little too okay. I think I want to get us in a little more settled, kind of calm mood here. Hold on. Oh, wait. Did I do that? Wait, no, that ain't it. Oops. Hold on, you guys. Give me a second. Bummer. Oh. Hold on. Gosh. All right, let's see. I don't know where it went. Okay. Don't y'all want some cool music to play in the background? Right? To those naturally called to care. Welcome, everybody. I'll just turn that down and leave that there. All right, I got my coffee here, so y'all got to bear with me. I appreciate y'all coming in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I do upload the lives to the YouTube platform channel. If you're, anything like me and you want to be able to go back and scan through it and look at it again, I do upload them over there. So I highly recommend that you subscribe over there as well and click the notification bell for all. So that way you'll be notified when I have a chance to upload this one as well. If you're not already following me here, if you feel guided to, I highly recommend that you follow me and then click on the notifications for all lives if you want to be notified every time I do go live, okay? So that way you ain't trying to figure it out. Yes, those who are coming in, it is general, it is collective, it is free. And so it's not Q&A, but it is general and collective love reading about new love. And you can set your intention so that the energy can flow. All right. And let's see what happens. All right. Let's take some deep breaths. I'm a person, again, I kind of merge all of my practices together because even with the tarot readings, it seems like we get more out of it when we can kind of just relax, be fully present, kind of connect. You get more out of it, right? Versus kind of all over the place, you're stirring up something on the stove, you're yelling at, little JJ, and what I'm saying, whatever. It's it helps when you can kind of get yourself in at least somewhat quiet, secluded space so you can be present, your energy is present, right? And the messages will be a little bit clearer for you. All right, let's do it. I'm gonna start with the spiritual AF. right? To get an overall general message regarding love in your life, okay? Regarding love. All right, light team. I call in the violet fire, golden white light, circle of love, circle of light, circle of protection, circle of reflection, buffers and shields around my energy fields and around the space and reading. Light team, amplify my intentions, please, and refortify them. Please and thank you. Only the highest benevolent energy, only the highest vibrational, consciously evolved energy, only that's in alignment with our higher selves, our higher heart, and the highest and greatest loving and compassionate good for ourselves and all that are involved, and what's needed to be known by the collective that I am channeling for. I add the intention of alchemy and my silent intentions team, energy healing here, cord extraction. This is the collective that is seeking and wanting to know about new love in their lives. They have healed, they have grown, they have evolved, they have learned lessons. And they're putting themselves back out there. Some are already entertaining new love, and they just want to know what's going on with that. Others are wanting to know what's coming towards them. What is the overall general theme here coming from Spiritual AF Light Team? Power team, surround me in this reading. Yeah, baby. All right, let's do it. These cards are a little unique to shuffle too, so bear with me, you guys, okay? Bear with me. Don't be afraid of the silence and stillness. When a reader goes quiet and still, don't be afraid of that. Sometimes that's the reader getting downloads or messages or direction, okay? So don't think like, okay, what the hell, she ain't saying nothing, right? Thank you, those who are sending positive vibes, positive energy towards me. Whether it is you're either liking it or you sent a gift or a diamond or a pleasant comment. I want to just always take my time to acknowledge those who have taken their time to send out positive energy, right? Because we got enough of all that other shit. And one of the things I'm shifting and changing, practicing law of attraction in my life is by shifting focus from the stuff that we don't want, right? Shifting focus from all of that to anything that is more in alignment and more resonant with who we are or what we desire to feel and experience. And so I've set intention to highlight that anytime there's something good and pleasant. Instead of highlighting an asshole or highlighting some bullshit or some snarly remark, you know what I'm saying? I highlight something pleasant and someone that's in the same kind of vibration and energy, right, as myself. That's another way to amplify your attraction skills, your law of attraction skills, because you're reinforcing something, and that's sending a signal to the universe that that is what you acknowledge. That is what you agree with. That is how you see the world. That is what you see what I'm saying? I hope that makes sense. But I learned that, like, don't get caught up in low vibrational bullshit. That's the way you do it. Okay. Overall message from Spiritual AF. Love life. Seeking new love. Light team. Please and thank you. Okay, those are too many. I'm not going to take those, guys. It's hard to sift through some of these decks. Light team, help me out. Could I get just one or two maybe? There we go. Is there anything else? Light. All right. Let's see what the intuitive messages are for you guys as an overall theme. All right, so we have call bullshit on your bullshit. And maybe you literally can even, what the hell? Let's see. Let's read one at a time. Call bullshit on your bullshit. Okay. Straight away, the overall message that I'm picking up for you guys is that many of you, the reason why you're ready for new love is because you have recognized your own bullshit in terms of the types of connections that you were choosing, the types of lovers, the things that you were tolerating. You've grown to such a degree that you are able to recognize your role. Like, oh, I was with this person, or I attracted that person, or I was in a connection with that person because I didn't love myself, because I tolerated this and that, and I didn't pay attention to the red flags or whatever, right? So you called yourself out, which is something that's needed, or else you'll continue to repeat the same things. Okay, so the message here says, want to get out of a rut? The first step is to get tired of the bullshit. That's what I'm saying. You guys recognize where the bullshit was. Get tired of the bullshit. Your bullshit, their bullshit, the world's bullshit. Yeah, you guys saw where you were tolerating bullshit, okay? Spend today honing your sense of deja vu. Deja vu, play on words, okay? Deja vu. Once you can spot the old shit, you can start to stop that old shit. So the reason why you guys are ready is because now you caught the pattern. You finally hit it at the bullseye, okay? You gave yourself space and time. You didn't just run and start fucking everybody in America. You didn't just run and start jumping into other things. You took your time and said, let me deal with something here. Why is this happening? Or why do I have a tendency this and a tendency that? And now you're ready. So kudos to y'all. All right. This one says, maybe you literally can even. Maybe you literally can even. Light team, what is this about here? All right. It says, think you can't even. Oh, you know how you guys, like, people say, I can't even, right? That saying when people go, I can't even, right? And so this is saying you can. You realize that you can. So you guys have overcome that feeling of, after maybe seasons of your life of dissatisfying relationships, and maybe you went through a season where you're like, I can't even. I just, because I'll kill a motherfucker. I can't even. I got bigger fish to fry. I got too much to do. I got, lives and legacies to build here. So now you're saying you've gotten to the place, you gave yourself some space. Now you're saying, okay, now I can. I feel strong enough. I feel clear enough. I know what I want. I raised my vibration, right? I elevated my thinking and my consciousness to a new way, right? So now you're saying that you can. Okay. Slow your eye roll. Step back and give it another think. Guess what? Chances are you probably can even with a way better attitude and some love in your heart. So you guys have restored your heart. Today, if you catch yourself feeling like basic bitching out, on someone, take a deep breath, call on all of your hood rat angels. Wow. Remember that you and all beings are tiny specks of the divine, and surprise yourself with how you literally just evened. Okay, so what I'm picking up straight away with this is that through you giving yourself some space, those of you who this reading is for, now it ain't gonna be for everybody, okay, but you've given yourself enough space to where you can see all things from another perspective. Okay, so in other words, you're no longer upset. You're not even upset anymore. You're no longer hating on people. You're no longer bitter. You're no longer resentful. You understand that people are just who they are. They behave and conduct based on their belief systems. They behave and conduct based on their conscious awareness. They behave and conduct based on their programming and conditioning, right? And so even though you know you're not going to tolerate certain things in your life, you realize that the whole thing was about you grabbing a lesson, to finding out who you are and to find out what you want, and to, create some kind of sense of self and healthy boundaries and not entertaining anything that's not truly in alignment. That was really the lesson. And so you've given yourself enough space to either grieve or feel your feelings, or, you let it all happen. But then when you were ready, you evolved up and you saw it from another view and said, it's all right. There's still a divine being. It may be hidden in the muck and mire of karmic templates and toxicity. But at its core, I'm saying, they're a human being on the earth, and they may be choosing to not act in divine ways, but they are still a divine being. And you're able to let that go. And that takes, to be quite honest with you, it takes guts for that, because when we've gone through stuff and we feel like either there's been some injustice or something, or some people are just off the chain and need to be slapped the fuck about 12 times, right? When that happens, it's hard to see them in such a light. But when you've done the healing work and you've given yourself some space and time, you can see it okay, it's all good. May they be well. One of my favorite statements to make after I allow myself to feel things and alchemize things is, may they be well. Because I understand the law of the universe. I understand it. That at the end of the day, people can treat me crappy all they want, or throw shade or bad energy or bad thoughts, because they're going to they're going to reverb that back to themselves, because that's the law of cause and effect. But if I stay in that vein, okay, well, bless their lives, may they be well, because they're acting out in ways because of their trauma, their pain, and their lack of consciousness, right? May they be well. I'll get that compassionate energy back, one way or the other. That's really how it works. Okay, so that's the overall theme for you guys for love. You're ready. You've grown. You've dealt with your bullshit. You've alchemized your bullshit. You've identified other people's bullshit. And now you know that you can deal with it and you're ready to move on. Congrats. Let's get it started. Light team, what kind of spread are we doing here? This is about new love. The collective that's resonating here. New love, new love, new love. What's coming towards the collective? New love, new love. High vibrational energy. Let's sift through the energy, team. The higher vibrational energy that's coming towards them. New love, new love, new love. New love potential. For those that have started dating, what's going on there? New love. Okay, I saw a Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Hope it ain't a hole. But let's see, because we're... Okay, now I see the King of Pentacles. Okay, there we go. King of Pentacles. Okay. I'm like, oh, Lord. We done with that energy. Let's see here. Okay, we got Judgment. We want new love, team. Not reconciliations here. We're not dealing with old love today. All right. Please, light team, let's do this. Some people don't want nothing to do with the past. So could we tap into some new energy by popular demand and request here. All right. Yeah, because I see that 3 of Swords. And then I see Justice. All right, team. I'll obey and follow suit, you guys. If old love shows up, I will have to, of course, reveal. I'm trying to set the intention, engage, and get the energy of new. Okay, because I've been getting the requests. People want to know about new. Okay. But some of you may have an old love that's strong in your energy. And if I pick it up, if the cards, if my guides is picking up where old energy, old love is putting themselves strong, they may be in your energy. If they show up, then I will have to reveal for some of you. Okay, I'm sorry. Don't mean you got to be with them. It don't mean you have to choose them. It's just saying that they're showing up in your reading. Okay. All right. Somebody said, sure don't. I saw that. I looked up and I saw that. All right, Lighty, I ain't mad at ya. Ain't mad. All right, let's do, team, let's do a 3-card spread. New love. Who is this? What's coming towards the collective, please? New love. Light team, please. New love. Oh, shit. Hold on. New. Oh hell. I'm gonna have to roll with it. Please, y'all, light team, come on now. We said new, but I will follow suit. And I'll just give the messages as y'all give them to me. Light team. New love. Light. Ooh, what's this about? This is gonna be good. New love. I don't know if you guys can see this, but we have 2 major arcanas out of 3. So this is telling me that this is some major energies surrounding whatever this connection is for you, this collective of people. Okay, so we have 5 of Swords, which is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have Death, Scorpionic energy, which is the water element. And then we have Hanged Man. And I want to say Hanged Man is Pisces, I think. Okay, which is a water element. At the bottom of the deck, we got the 3 of Pentacles. And now we got Earth on the deck. Okay. Give me a second. Whatever storylines I start hearing, you guys, I'm going to roll with it. So just pull it where you fit in, because the roles may reverse. I may be speaking of the person that's on your mind, the new love potential, or I may be speaking of you, okay? So you got to use your intuition and discernment, okay? Man, let me get the clarifiers first, because I don't want to do old love. I don't want to. But I'm having a strong sense that maybe about 50% of you, it may be about a return of an old love. Okay? Maybe. And I'm only saying that because we got 5 of Swords, Death, and the Hanged Man. And this is all about, some of you may be wondering, okay, so what does this mean? 3 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Okay, 5 of Swords is typically, you know, an energy of somebody, you know, a lot of communication, mental energy, fighting, competition. It could be selfish energy. It just depends, but it's kind of like a conflicty energy. If you look at the card, you know what I'm saying? It's, you know, it's fighting. And then with Death, it's like something must have came to an end. Something that was stagnant with that Hanged Man energy because of fights. So something came to an end because of third party energy with the 3 of Pentacles here. Okay, and now we have a Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This may be many of you, even if you're a male. You may be in the Queen of Cups energy, which is water. Very intuitive, very emotionally supportive. People tend to go to Queen of Cups because they're easy to talk to. Um, Three of Pentacles. Let me get the clarifiers here, because it could be, if it's new love, it could be somebody that, you know, they've come out of some kind of fighting behind somebody, possibly, that they put an end to fighting. You know what I'm saying? That they put an end to it. They're seeing things in a new perspective and they're ready to move on. It could equally be that, right? Oh, let me get the clarifiers, because I'm like, how the hell this is the new love? You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm like, I'm not feeling that. So let's see. Before I start running my mouth, let me see. I'm gonna see, as I may be proven wrong here. My light team may show me something. Let's see what the messages are. It can be, though, because it could be other people that have gone through stuff like you. You know what I'm saying? And they've put an end to it. Death is an ending. It's death and transformation. I mean, it is went through some kind of cycle. It's gone through some type of healing transformation. Something has hope. Something is over, right? So it could be that somebody has put an end to fighting, right? Fighting for connections that ain't worth dealing with. Or, you know what I'm saying, being stuck, putting an end to being stuck, putting an end to allowing themselves to be in limbo, right? It can mean that. If it's new people, like they're ready, just like you're ready, right? But if it's past, it's somebody that kept you in a lot of bullshit, okay? It's somebody that was always fighting, causing fights, always had holes, always had, you know what I'm saying, other lovers, and sometimes of both sex, you know what I'm saying? Even though they hid it, they juggled with this Two of Pentacles, was defensive, you know what I'm saying? Had you an Eight of Swords energy, which is a stuck energy, more stagnation. And they were always stuck because some of them had other commitments. They was just hoes and lies and shit, right? If this is a past energy, that was a relationship that came to an end because of fights, because of constant fights, because of constant stagnation, because of someone refusing to see things from a proper perspective, someone keeping the connection in stagnation, right? So I'll pick up the messages for both, because look, here's the Four of Swords. Yeah, see, that's the Four of Swords at the bottom. It can represent, you know, someone held back, the rejection. It could also represent someone wanting to heal or wondering if a connection could be healed. You see what I'm saying? That's why I'm feeling that energy. I'm like, Somebody want to offer an Ace of Pentacles, though. A new beginning. Someone do. Old or new. Someone wants to offer. Or try again. Yeah, somebody wants victory. Six of Wands. Victory and success. But let's see why. Why? Why do they, though? Yeah. Because some of these MFers. All right. All right, light team. What is Five of Swords about, please, for the collective regarding this new love? Okay. Four of Wands. This is the 1111 card. This is a marriage card. It's a commitment card. It's the home life card. Stability, fire element. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Five of Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, right? Okay. Okay. It could also mean, I'm going to just get my clarifiers. What's Death, light team? And then I'll roll with it. Oh, shiznit. Okay, so we got, oh boy, I knew it. Look at you guys. Okay, so look, we got Justice in reverse. that flew over to this side over on top of that Five of Swords and commitment. Okay. My God. All right, so here we go. Because look at the bottom of the deck. We got the devil. Dun, dun, dun. Right? Hell. Okay, so this is okay. I'm gonna wait. What's Hangman, team? I'm gonna let y'all roll with this. What's Hangman? Judgment. Ooh. Okay, you guys, look at this. Check this out. Out of 6 cards so far, you guys got 4 major arcanas out of 6. At the bottom of the deck, you have another major. Now you got the High Priestess. Secrets or intuition. Ooh. See, here's the Five of Swords again. Look it. Another deck. 5 of Swords. That's why it was put to death. And it's next to death again. Look it. This is a totally different deck, y'all. Oh, holy hell. Holy hell. Shit, it's necked. Okay. So, ooh, you guys. Okay. All right. Let me just go with the messages. So, for those of you that this is about a new love that's actually an old love, okay? In other words, an ex trying to resurface. For those of you that this may be an ex in your energy, because they can show up even if you're not talking to them. That's what's weird, okay, about how this works. Their energy can show up in your reading, because if they are, this is why this happens, you guys, if you don't understand why. If whoever they are, if they're thinking about you a lot, if they are talking about you a lot, if they, you know what I'm saying, whether they're showing it or displaying it to the world or not, what happens is their energy can perpetuate a reading, because tarot is energy. It's about an energy gauge. So for those of you that this is about an ex, okay, they fought the connection with you with this 5 of Swords, okay? 5 of Swords and this 4 of Wands energy. You may be dealing with an air sign or a fire sign, or it may be in, you guys' birth chart somewhere, but it don't even matter. One of the reasons why I don't deal with signs a lot, because our birth chart is mixed. So, it depends on what element somebody is primarily operating in, okay? For an example, my star sign or my sun sign is a Capricorn, right? Which is earth. But I often operate in my fire element predominantly, okay? Especially as it relates to love, because my Venus astrological sign placement is Sagittarian, right? And I operate primarily in air, and everything else in my life, which is Libra. My rising sign is Libra, and my moon sign is Gemini. So if you just go by the sign, you may get thrown off, you guys. So I really don't recommend it, okay? Because a person can be operating in a whole nother element. They can show up as something else. I could show up as justice, right? Because that's another Libra card. I can show up as patience. That's a Sagittarian card, right? I can show up as the Queen of Wands in a love reading, depending on the layout, right? So that's because that's Sagittarian. That's the fire element. So it really depends. So that's just food for thought. If you guys are watching readings and stuff like that, you can be showing up in a whole nother element, and so could the other person, right? So just be mindful of that. But if this is regarding a past person for some of you, this person, okay, with this connection, first of all, they created fights. Okay, they fought it. And it was unjust. And I say that because anytime justice shows up, it's a signal that something was wrong, something was not fair, something was not handled right. Okay? Now, it could be you or it could be them. You know what side of the fence you on. You know if you're the one that did the injustice, and you know if you're the one that received the injustice. Okay? Now, and they did that because they had secrets. They were hiding things from you. They were hiding things from you, okay, regarding other commitments, regarding whole other families and shiznit, whole nother shit. You know what I'm saying? That they was trying to plan with MFers, right? Whole nother shit. And this is why either they ghosted you or you ghosted them, or they suddenly cut you off immaturely with this Page of Wands, because they they were reckless as hell. Look at the Seven of Swords. They were reckless. Knight of Swords, fast and loose and impulsive, an over-domineering emperor, immature, always following whims. Yeah. So they were holding back secrets, and you picked up something in your intuition, so you put up a block too, because they were lying to you and hiding things. All right. Justice came in. It was put to death. Ooh, this is weird. Hold up. We got death and justice in reverse. Okay. So okay. I got it, team. So, it was unjust the way this was handled, right? And I can see where my guys are going with this, because everybody has a free will. And I believe that too. Like, I don't believe that people should have to just be with a person. Like, I think it's just about our intentions and our conduct is what's going to whoop our ass. If we, you know what I'm saying? If we do some shady shiznit, all because, you know what I'm saying, we want someone else, but we don't have the balls or the girl balls to handle things properly, right? So the universe is saying that was unjust. They allowed people to interfere. The Five of Swords is also about allowing too many people, you know what I'm saying, to have a say or some kind of influence. It's about gossip. It's about, you know what I'm saying, because it's communication energy, you know, so which created the conflict in the foundation of the connection with you, if this is an old person, okay? And Judgment, now, this is interesting. Judgment is clarifying the Hanged Man. Now, if it's an old person, they're wanting, this is the reconciliation card. They want another chance because now they're seeing it from another perspective. Before, they kept it in stagnation. But now they're wanting another chance, and now they're seeing that things were unjust, okay? Because this is why they're here. Because I'm like, well, what the fuck? Like, why are they here for? What are they here for if this is an ex? They now feel like it shouldn't have ended. They now feel like it's unfair. Some of them feel like it's unfair that it ended, even though they probably caused it to end. Right? But they're wanting reconciliation. The thing is, I don't know how solid that is. I don't know just yet, okay? Now, if it's a new, because it is a reading for new love. If it's a new love, it's just somebody who has gone through similar to you, but in their energy, they are not fighting things anymore. They don't want to fight. They're ready for commitment. They're ready for something solid. They're no longer wanting to be in some kind of an opposing energy that's constantly fighting against a solid commitment. They don't want to be a player no more. I just heard that. You know, maybe in their past, even if it's a new person, maybe once upon a time they were players, right? Or maybe they dealt with players and they're saying, no, okay, I want something solid now with the Four of Wands. I don't want something that's going to constantly end. I don't want something that's going to end on bullshit unjustly because somebody a hoe or somebody, you know what I'm saying, fast and loose or immature. Like, you know, I don't want that anymore. I'm ready for balance. Justice in the upright. I'm ready for balance. I'm ready for a new beginning, a fresh start, judgment call on creating connections that's right for me, judgment call. I'm ready. My eyes were just drawn to the butterfly. I'm ready to emerge. I'm ready to fly. I'm ready to sing a new song. I'm ready to start again. I'm ready. Okay. So if this is new love, they are ready. They've gone through their version of BS and they get it now. And this is how they're showing up. Like they get it now and they're clear and they're ready. They're ready to work with you. Instead of creating third party energy all the time with you, they're ready to work with you with the Three of Pentacles. They're ready to build with you. They don't want to add external influences. They're not going to let they homies, they mama them, they daddy them, they kids, they exes, they hoes, they, you know, all these people influence the connection. They want to work with you because they recognize that you are a lovely Queen of Cups, and you can be a guy. That you are a very nurturing and caring and soothing individual, a peace-loving person that they see as valuable, okay, to have in their lives, and they want to work with that, okay? And they're following their intuition. They don't want to, if this is new, okay, they don't want to hide nothing from you. They don't want to have no secrets. They put a depth to any kind of secretive type of a lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? And they're not going to tolerate it, and they don't want to bring it. Okay? They don't want no secrets, no hidden things. Okay? They don't want to cause fights. Here's Five of Swords again. They put a depth to that. They're following their intuition. They're not listening to other motherfuckers with their opinions and shit. They're following their own intuition. Okay, because they see you as the Ten of Pentacles. They see that they can build something with you no matter what nobody says. They're following their higher guidance. Okay, that's for new love. The old love, I don't know. I'll ask maybe some questions in a minute here to kind of specify, like, you know, people can change, you know, no doubt they can change, but you know, you'd have to gauge that. Only you're going to know if somebody resurfaces in your life. I mean, I can get the gauge on the energy here, but I tell people this all the time. At the end of the day, follow that intuition, because some people are skilled manipulators and they can manipulate energy. What do I mean by that? They can show up in a reading as what they want to portray. Right? Especially if they're mentally imbalanced or chemically imbalanced, right? If they have some kind of a personality disorder or mental, you know, if there's something, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean that it's going to be healthy and right. Does that make sense? Like they can come off in a reading. So this is why we have to use also our intuition. Like, okay, your intuition is going to give you some signals when you get in the presence of a person, when you talk to them, when they're, you know, their mannerisms, their behaviors, their patterns, like that's going to give you a gauge of the real. Somebody could love you, but it don't mean they're healthy. You understand? Somebody can, you know, really be in the mindset. They could be sitting at home thinking, okay, I really want to give this another go. I really want to do right. I really want to do right. I really want to do right. I wish I had another chance. I wish I had a chance. They could be literally thinking that. And this is why they show up in my reading, right? They could be really in that energy, but they may not have the capacity. It may be something within them at their core. Because sometimes people only feel certain ways, you guys, in moments. Hear me out. Energy is always moving. It's moving. It's moving. They can feel a certain way in a moment. because maybe they're lonely. Maybe everybody cut them off. Maybe, you see what I'm saying? Maybe they went through a recent loss. And so in a moment, they can be sitting there going, if I had another chance with so and so. And that energy is so strong in their thinking. But they don't have the backing at the core of who they are for the change that's necessary to sustain another connection with you. Hence, why we typically go through patterns with certain people, because in a moment they feel a certain way, but they don't have the change development in them to sustain it, because obviously relationships ended for a reason. That's something we all need to remember. So if they don't have the capacity, if you can't gauge when they resurface, are you both in a position to have the capacity to where this can now be something different than what it's always been? It's a phenomenon. What's that? Okay, it's called it's like rose-colored eyeglasses. They say this happens either when something is about to end, or, just nostalgia when someone's missing somebody. So it's like all of a sudden it's all of these memories and right? But it's still keeping this repetitive cycle because nothing's changed. If a person haven't grown, if a person hasn't healed, if they haven't recognized, if you haven't, then it's going to be the same. Whatever caused it to end before is the same thing that's going to cause it to end again. I don't care, and you have to gauge that. So I'm going to ask to see what we get, for those that it's an X, and for those of you that it's new, we're going to get some clarifiers, something totally separate, so we can see what's what. Whew, with that said, light team. All right, light team. For the X, okay. For those that this is resonating with, that this is an X wanting to resurface, wanting to bring justice or balance, because it's looking like something was unjust and they're appearing to want to bring it to balance. They're appearing to want to stop fighting the connection. They're appearing to want to reconcile here. So the collective that's resonating with this side, they want to know, like, what are their intentions for wanting to reconnect, and what's the likely outcome of that for the X's? What are their intentions for wanting to reconnect, and what is the likely outcome? Okay. Best we can gauge it at this time based on the current energy, light team. Based on what we can gauge. All right. Thank you. All right. Thank you, team. For the X's, those that this is representing an X, what are their intentions for wanting to reconcile? What are their intentions for wanting to reconcile for the X's? Dang. Y'all see that? Dang. What the fudge? Y'all see these cards? Okay. All right. So the X's are showing up strong in your guys' reading. For some of you, they're showing up strong. They're coming in as kings of fire. So that's fire element. Hold on. Ooh, see, I'm looking at how these cards fell out, you guys. And king of earth. Oh shit. Okay, let's see. We got the chariot. We got the king of earth. We got the king of pentacles, 8 of pentacles, 2 of pentacles, and the 6 of pentacles. Ooh, we got a lot of earth. Okay, I get it. Okay, now, so this fell like that, right? 8, 9, 10. Okay. 6, balance. Hold up. Oh, 6 of cups. Okay, so, okay. Hell, like I said, people do change, you guys. I'm a reader that truly tries to follow my intuitive guidance and the messages that I get, no matter what my personal opinions are, because it's not about me. It's not, this ain't my reading, my personal reading. It's not about me. So for many of you, your exes, from what I see here, they coming in fast. They're coming in with the Chariot. They want to communicate. They want to. At least that's what the energy is gauging. They're in the energy of, I want to contact my ex. I want to work on things with this Eight of Pentacles. I want to contact them. I want to bring a solid offer. I want to show up as the king. Okay? There's no pages here. Okay? So it looks like there's been some maturity for some of these people. There's no pages here. All we got is kings, y'all. And kings can be a woman. So there's no gender in tarot. It just means the masculine, okay? So they want something grounded. They want to quickly move towards you with the Chariot as the king. They no longer want to juggle with that Two of Pentacles. And I say that because the 2 fell over here on top of that 8. 8 and 2 equals 10. 10 of Pentacles is the big happy family. And I say this because we got the 6 of Pentacles, because in the past, they juggled you, they breadcrumbed you, they did not invest. The connection was one-sided. Chances are you were the more giving one, you were the one investing, you were the one that was trying to nurture the connection. They're showing up as now wanting to come in to bring balance passionately. They're in 2 energies. They're in their earth and fire element, no matter what their sign is. Okay? They are very passionate about you. They're very attracted to you. Look how the king is looking at a home chick right here. Look how he's doing right here. He got his tree thing. He's like, he's very attracted. He, she, whoever, right? So just fit in, get in where you can fit in now. But very passionate about you. And I say this because look what we got next. We got the 6 of Cups. This is nostalgia. This is past life energy. So it may be a person that you had past life carnations with. Or obviously it's your ex, 6 of Cups, right? But it's also could represent someone that feels like you're home to them, right? Maybe they've recently become single with the 9 of Pentacles, or they're wondering if you are, because here we have the Page of Swords, which is the spy card. So, and they're up all night about some of you with an with the 9 of Swords, they're like stressing the fuck out. Whoever this is, whoever these exes are showing up here, they're stressing out. They're stressing out because they're, oh my gosh, they want to move fast, but it's something that's not letting them. I think they're stressing, these exes. They're stressing out probably because of how they treated you, obviously, in the past, but they're stressing out, trying to figure out if you're single with the 9 of Pentacles. So this is anxiety. They're in regret. Aww. The 5 of Cups. They're sorry. They're in regret that either they sabotage the connection because they look at you as their true love. 2 of Cups. We got the 6 of Cups, the 2 of Cups. This is soulmatey, past lifey energy. But what I'm picking up is this group, they didn't see that or treat you that way at all. It was constant fights and competition. They were listening to other people. But look, now they want to commit with the 4 of Wands. Now they want to commit. And that's a double confirmation of the 4 of Wands over here. Okay? And it's confirmed, yes, they kept you in competition. They was defensive towards you. You know, they feel like it's a possible missed opportunity with this 4 of Cups because they invested poorly. Good God, look at this story, you guys. They invested poorly with the 7 of Pentacles. They chose wrong. It ended in a 10 of Swords. Boom. They thought that the stuff that they were doing and going towards was going to be their wish fulfillment with the Nine of Cups, but it wasn't. Ten of Swords. Poor investment. Possible missed opportunity. Now they want to commit. Now they see you as their love. Now they regret how they treated you in the connection. Now they're up all night. If they left you up all night, now they're up all night because they're spying on you. Maybe you're glowing up or something. And they wondering, are you single still or do you got somebody? Because they are passionate about you, very much so. Very much. Even if they're not showing it. They see you as home. They know that there's a deep connection there. They want to come in as the king. Okay? Oh my God. I'm so molded, you guys, because y'all, those of you that follow me, y'all know I ain't with that. I'd be like, nah, the MFers ain't, no. I'd be like, nah, if they was shit, they still shit. Right? But I could be wrong. And the cards in this case, for this group of you that this is for, okay, I have to be honest and fair here. In this case, these people, okay, that wants to come back to you all really, maybe some time has passed. Who knows? Maybe this is a situation where, I don't know, maybe these are exes where this was a year ago or something and they had their asses whooped by life, you know what I'm saying, or karma, you know what I'm saying, who knows, that maybe took them on an awakening path or some shit. Yeah, so I mean, that's the intention for those that this is an ex. Now let's see about the new love. And of course, at the end of the day, it's free will. It's up to you. Okay, you guys? Oh, let me get the outcome. I'm sorry, guys. Let me get you your potential outcome. Okay, so for these exes, their intentions are to reconnect, to offer something solid. We had nothing but kings and cups. Kings and water energy to show up. So they really want to offer something. At least that's how they're appearing. What is the outcome if the collective take this person back? Like, if that person either eventually reaches out to them or whatever, what's the potential outcome of that connection from the people of the past? For the collective that's resonating with that part of the read, because they want to know if it's something worth entertaining. It looks good, it sounds good, but they want to know, is this something really worth entertaining? So what is the potential outcome should they recollect? Somebody said it was definitely more than a year. Okay, I saw that. So you know what, for you, it's a chance, whoever that was. It's a chance, because I mean, over a year's time, you know, a lot happens to a person. A lot. You know what I'm saying? And if they did you really super dirty, karma whoop their ass. I'm going to tell you that right now. I don't care what they portraying on Instagram and Facebook. Karma whoop their ass. Because see, that's just the law of the universe. That's cause and effect. And sometimes they could be the same. I'm glad she said that. Now you see where I come from. Okay, now you see why I don't usually roll with that, because it's like people change because they want to change. Time doesn't necessarily mean that they do, but it does heighten the probability that they change. If you feel me, but it doesn't mean that they do, because if they're used to, if they're conditioned, and like I said, if they got mental problems, if they're narcissists, you know what I'm saying, chances are they're just going to recreate the same illusions that they've always created, just with other people. Okay? They're just going to continue to go down those same paths, same fake ass. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to be the same cycle. Whatever that was with you, it's going to be that with everybody else, no matter what it appears. I'm telling you what I know. It's going to be the same. It's going to be the same. It's going to be the same. They can post on Facebook, Instagram, all the places they want. It's going to be the same, because everything starts out wonderful with those types of people. But eventually the truth of who they are and shit comes out. You know what I'm saying? and people eventually catch on. Okay. Light team. So I'm glad that you guys are sharing that in the comments, because it's just confirming what I'm telling you guys. A person can show up in a reading as all these good intentions because they're maybe obsessing at this moment that I'm gauging their energy, right? But staying power, longevity could be a whole nother ball game. And you know why I say that? Even as I'm cutting the cards for the X's, I got the Knight of Fire now. They showed up as the King. Now, since we're about to ask the possible outcome, we got the Knight of Fire. This is the whole card of the deck, okay? If they're not in their right vibration. So the Knights they're always moving. And a Knight of Fire is all about passion. They come in heavy, hot and heavy, love bombing, exciting. They make you feel like you're the only person in the world, right? But just as quickly as they came in is as quickly as they go out, because they're always chasing shiny, sparkly things like they're 2 years old. Okay? So because they don't have no sustenance, they're ungrounded. They have a tendency to be all over the place. Yeah, that's my saying. Somebody said can't turn the whole. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I wonder if you heard my one saying that I said, and I laughed at it. I was like, y'all, you can't turn players. You can't turn players into stayers. You can't turn haters into helpers, and you can't turn hoes into housewives. Okay, that's just the way it is, and it's true, because people have to choose who they want to be. You know what I'm saying? Some of that stuff is deeply ingrained in people, and if they feel like they're benefiting from that lifestyle, then she said, "I love that." Then that's who they're gonna be. And I don't mean this to be judgy. It's just like, okay, you wants to be that. That's how you rolling. You know what I'm saying? And ain't no amount of somebody coming trying to love on them and show them the light. You know what I'm saying? It's going to change that. Use on. You know what I'm saying? Use like. Some people are attention whores. They need to have attention constantly. So they got to have 1,000 options because they need their egos fed constantly. I hate to say it, you know what I'm saying? And I'm getting a sense that this may be the case. Let's see what, the collective, what the cards say here with the X's. They may be in and out, because we asked, what's the outcome? What's the potential outcome for the X's here that's returning? Ooh, we got 2 of Cups, 6 of Swords. Ooh, see, look it. Proving my point. It's proving my point. It's proving my point. What's the potential outcome, light team? Proving my point right here. These MFers. We got the potential outcome. Oh, gosh. There's that ace. Ace of Wands. I already knew they wanted to have sex. What's the potential outcome? If you're anything like me, you got the good goods. Chances are they want some of them good goods. And look, the Knight of Fire came out. Boom. It actually came out. It came the fuck out. Let me get one more, light team. Potential outcome if they reconnect with this person. 2 of Swords. Here we go. Where it began is where it'll end. Look. So, because they foolish. They're immature. They're foolish. They're immature. Now, it's twofold here. And I'm gonna give you guys the messages that I'm getting. We got the 2 of Cups, the 6 of Swords, the King of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the 2 of Swords. At the bottom, we have the Fool. And what I'm noticing is there's no earth energy here. Previously, when we were asking about them, we had all that earth energy, remember? Earth is the sustenance to ground something. Earth is grounding into the 3D. It's tangible. It's sustainable. Earth energy, right? There's no earth here. Straight away it's telling me no staying power. No staying power. It's not grounded. with the Fool is letting me know that they're in like a childlike energy. They're always working on other things. Now, what I'm picking up is the outcome is that they're going to end up possibly walking away. They'll offer the Two of Cups. The Six of Swords is a walking away energy, right? Because they're emotionally immature or manipulative with the King of Water here. They just go in to get what they can get. Maybe they want to get emotional fulfillment or ego stroking or something from you, right? And as soon as they do get it, as soon as they know they can have you back, as soon as they do get that. Now, what's weird is this, okay? Now, this is going to be a mind blower. This person, because this showed up, they do love you. See, this is what I was talking about earlier, about healthy versus not healthy. Two of Cups is not going to show up unless there's love on both sides somewhere. It's not. It just won't. It'll show up like this. It'll show up like this if it's not there. But it is. See, that's what's weird and spooky to me. Okay, but something wrong with something wrong with them. Something wrong, y'all. It's like maybe they got trauma. Hear me out. Maybe they got some childhood trauma issues and they need to do shadow work. Whatever. The bottom line is they come in, they will give it. You will feel it even probably. Okay? Especially if they're heavy on love bombing. But they'll walk away because they are manipulators. And I say it because the Knight of Fire is in and out. So they'll come in and do this, blah, 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 to try to get whatever. And it'll end in the Two of Swords, which is blah, blah, blah. The land of indecision. It's probably where the connection started in the beginning. It's probably why it ended last time. Because anytime you required some earth energy, something grounded in a connection, they get indecisive and in and out. I don't know what I want to do. I don't know. I changed my mind. I don't know. Should I stay or should I go? Should I go here? Should I go there? Because they're always entertaining multiple things. And look, this is confirmed at the bottom of the deck. They're always entertaining something else. They're always working on other connections with the Seven of Cups, with illusions, options. They're always swift, come in and out with that Knight of Swords. They're in and out. Quick, as soon as something shinier appears, as soon as something they think is going to be better appears. They're always talking to other people while entertaining you. They always have that going on in the background, hence bringing that energy into your connection, and they wonder why the shit fall apart. Because they're always doing something. They're always working on something else. And maybe they love you, but they just don't have the capacity to truly love. Maybe they're just whores at the core. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they're just, I'm sorry. It's some people like that energy. You know what I'm saying? And if there's a payoff, why the fuck change? If they can always go and, swipe left, swipe right, post some pictures on Instagram, Facebook, Tinder, or whatever, you know what I'm saying, and get some silly hoes and some silly men to buy their stories or whatever, you know what I'm saying, fall for the okie doke and that love bombing. Why should they have to change? Why? Right? They may truly love you guys. And I have to say that they really may love you. I mean, why are they showing up here? You know what I'm saying? They may feel like you're different, But at the end of the day, it may not be enough. They may come in to offer you that just to walk away. Just to walk away. Come in to emotionally manipulate you to get something out of you. Okay? And come in and come out and live in the land of indecision, because they probably still talking about 4 other hoes. Anyway, They baby mama, the whole that took care of their kids. You know what I'm saying? The people from Precision, the people from, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stop. Okay. I'm gonna stop. I'm sorry, light team. I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah. See, look, I got excited. See, look, I was trying to be fair. I was literally trying to be fair because the cards came out so good with all that earth energy, right? And all that love energy came out. So I was all excited. I'm like, okay, maybe I'm wrong. People could change. I shouldn't be all negative, nasty for the people. People can grow. But clearly the real came out because we asked what's the outcome. The outcome is you end up still getting left. Or you may have to walk away because if they don't walk away, you may have to walk away because you realize they're still emotionally manipulating you. You realize that they're still a hoe. You realize that they're still entertaining other people, right? Even if they don't walk away, you may have to walk away because you see no matter what they present it as, with those intentions, with the earth energy and all that past life, this love energy, all of that was there. Two of Cups came out twice. That's a confirmation that it's chances are they actually do. Some of you all's cases, it's a twin. It is actually a twin flame. But they're an unawakened twin flame. And they may have been demoted to karmic energy because they choose to stay unawakened and they are addicted to karmic energy and karmic patterns and patterns and connections. And they're refusing to awaken. And because of that, they feel this incessant pull to you or desire for you because of the twin flame template and energy and all that past life stuff you guys have. But in their free will, they don't have to adhere to nothing. If they don't want to awaken, if they don't do shadow work, if they don't, you know what I'm saying, cut off toxic ties, if they don't, stop being vain and shallow and surface and superficial. You know what I'm saying? If they don't grab these lessons, it's not going to matter if they are twin. Okay, we got to let go of those labels. It's not going to matter if they're twin. It's not going to matter if they're soulmate. If they don't adhere to their soul's evolution, their own soul's growth assignment, their own healing, if they don't adhere in their free will to participate with their 5D version, their 5D, and their light team has been trying to work with them. If they don't, because they don't have to, if they don't, then they're karmic. They are demoted. They are karmic in nature. And they will continue to recycle that. And they will try to keep resurfacing to you because there is a pull. But it's going to be up to you to see that and go, he sleep as fuck, she sleep as fuck. I don't think so. They still sleep. They still asleep. Hashtag not woke. Not awakened. Not evolved. Not healed. Still toxic. Right? It's going to be up to you guys. All right? Now, let's do new love. So we already know what the outcome is, right? But if it's an ex, we've determined that it's going to be in and out. It's going to have the same ending that it's always had because though there is love there, though they're going to present a certain level of desire or change or even an offer, they haven't done their shadow work. They haven't done their inner child healing. They haven't done those necessary inner changes, okay? They may have gotten a job. They may have gotten some money. They may have gotten all these external 3D things, okay? Yeah, she said new love. Absolutely. I'm going to get there. But they haven't, bless their hearts. Y'all don't got to hate, send them hate. You just say, hey, may they be well. But I'm going to live my life and I'm moving on. You know what I'm saying? May they be well. That's what I always say. I'll be like, may they be well. May they find their happiness. May they find their bliss. Do you guys want me to pull a romance angel on the old love or just skip that since we already know what the outcome is? Like, we already know. Like, what the fuck pull it for? We knows. We already knows. Let's get to the new. New to the new to the new. All right, Judgment. All right, light team. So for new love here, we've already determined The energy of the old love, their intentions, but we also determined what that outcome would be should the collective actually give them another chance. All right, let's see. Let's do new love. Somebody says unhealthy. Yeah. And that's one of the greatest lessons of my life, you guys. Oh my gosh. The greatest lessons, because when you can feel or see that somebody loves you, like deep in their core, it's hard to let them go. It's hard because you can feel that energy, right? But their conduct, their behavior is toxic, which turns into something unhealthy for you. Because it's like, well, I don't give a fuck. Like, if you're going to be toxic in nature, I don't need to be with you. Sorry, not sorry. I've stayed in a lot of situations in my life because I knew someone really loved me. No matter how they were displaying or how they were acting, I knew they did. I knew that they were faking before the world. I knew that they, I saw right through their mask. I saw it. But at the end of the day, some of them were like boys in men's bodies. You know what I'm saying? Not developed. Straight up. Ooh, I see the ace. I see the Queen of Wands at the bottom for this new love. Ooh, so whoever this new love is, they see you as sexy too. They're super. Let me put this here. They're super attracted to you. They see you as whoever this new love is, y'all. Whether they came already or they're about to come. Okay, no pun intended. But they see you as super sexy, super hot, totally attractive. They see you as somebody that's exuberant, confident, know who you are. You know what I'm saying? You manifesting things in your life. You're shining star. Whoever this new love is, okay? That's how they see you. All right, Light Team, what's the new love's intentions here? New love's intentions for the collective in this reading here. What's the new love's? Ooh, Queen of Earth. See, let's see. Ooh. Ooh, new love's intentions here. Ooh, new love is showing up strong in your reading too, you guys. They're coming out. New love is like, I'm here. I'm just waiting for him or her to decide. Okay. Ooh, Two of Wands. Ah, shucks, new love. Six of Cups. Oh, another soulmate is coming in. We have more than one soulmate, y'all. Oh, shiznit. Another soulmate. Another soulmate is coming. Queen. Oh, Ten of Air. Ooh, what's that about? Let's see. Give me one more. Oh, that was it right here. Now here's the Page of Pentacles and then the High Priestess. Okay. So, okay. Bottom of the deck got High Priestess, Strength. Okay. Whoever this individual is have been in hermit mode for a while. They're regaining their strength and trying to follow their intuition in terms of love. Because, okay, so their intentions is, we have the Ten of Swords, Air, Queen of Pentacles, Earth, Two of Wands, Fire, Six of Cups, Water, and then the Page of Earth, Pentacles, more Earth energy. So their intentions is to, first of all, they do want to take things slowly with the Page. Page is a communication card, but it's tangible. It's Earth. They do want to take the time to talk to you, to get to know you, to connect. Whoever this person's going to be, okay, they're going to want to take the time. They're going to see you as someone they're very comfortable with, that, they're going to feel a deep connection with emotionally. But they're going to want to still take it slowly. And present an offer to you. With this Two of Wands, they're going to want to possibly go down a path with you, wondering if you're going to want the same. With the Queen of Earth, either They have recently gone through something with the Queen of Earth that was like ended in the Ten of Swords, since the Ten of Swords was the leading card. And they don't want to, the new people that's coming in. Hold on, y'all. So they may be a little gun shy, a little, because they don't want to be heartbroken, nor do they want to break your heart. Okay. They are going to wonder, is this something that, could be something more, with that Two of Wands being in the middle next to that Six of Cups. They're going to want that. But they will take things slowly. That's one of the main messages I'm picking up. They will. Because starting, their intentions is Ten of Swords. Ending is with the Page of Earth. They don't want to crash and burn. They don't. Whoever the new people are, they don't want to crash and burn. They've gone through a lot, and maybe they feel like you have. And since the High Priestess is at the bottom next to Strength, it's like they want to be sure to follow their intuition. Not only that, they probably want to be sure that there's no secrets there, just like you, because of the past. So they're trying to be strong and follow their intuition and have some kind of discipline. Whoever they are, even though there's a strong attraction and strong pull, it looks like they're going to be going slow though, okay? They're going to go slow. So you guys may meet somebody that, went through it, but they're ready. And because of that, they've learned some lessons, and they're like, okay, I don't want this to be a Ten of Swords. So I can't just be reckless. So that's going to probably be their strategy, okay? Now let's see what the potential outcome is if you choose to go down whoever these new loves are. Potential outcome, like team. This was a long one. But that's because I be chit-chatting and listening to music and everything. All right, team. So for the new love group, what is the potential outcome? Should the collective go with it? Potential outcome, please. If they go with new love here. Okay, celebration came right out. Three of Cups, y'all. Ooh. Ooh. Straight away. Ooh. Three of Swords in reverse. Okay, so we got 3-3. Endings to heartache. Celebration, endings to heartache, endings to third party energy. Ooh. Potential outcome. Six of Cups. I told y'all it was another soulmate you were calling in. Ooh. Potential outcome, light team. Two of Cups. Wow. So you guys are calling in soulmates. Potential outcome. We still don't have any earth here, light team. King of Fire. Look, here's now. Theirs ended with the King of Fire. The exes started with the King of Fire and ended as a knight. Theirs is ending as a king. Outcome. Boom. Boom. And here's Earth. I was wondering, where's Earth? Thank God. Here is the King of Earth. The exes intention started as Earth and ended with no Earth. Ooh. Ooh. So, you guys, look. Next to the 10 of Pentacles. So this is the happy family. This is stability. This is grounded. So it's a past life energy that's going to be emotionally fulfilling. It's going to be celebratory with that 3 of Cups. 3 of Swords is in reverse. So they are not going to break your heart. It's going to be an ending to heartache here. Oh my gosh. They're very passionate about you. This may be a divine pair because they see you as the Queen of Wands and he's the king. So this may be a divine pair here because a twin can be replaced. Just thought I'd share that little tidbit of information. Universe can step in that way if they don't want to fulfill the assignment. Okay. Wow. So the potential outcome is, okay. Yeah, whoever this is, they're done with the in and out flighty ways. They've probably already had their many seasons in their past of that kind of lifestyle, and they passed judgment on it. They've come to realize that it's a burden being like that. They see the consequences of that lifestyle, and they're not with it anymore. They want something that's truly fulfilling with this 10 of Cups, okay? And they see that this is a possibility with you, okay? They see it as a possibility. They see that it's possible wish fulfillment with you here. And this is why we got this King of Pentacles and 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, grounding this connection in, okay? Something solid. So this is for the new love. We're at, because this is the telling of the reading, this is that new love potential. The new love has strong potential here. The outcome is solid. It's good if you choose it. It's not to say it won't have any challenge, but from the cards, it's like, okay, no, it's not going to be Three of Swords. It's in reverse, okay? It started with celebratory energy here, very passionate energy, okay? This is fulfilling right here. Should you take it, right? So you still have free will, you guys. You always do. That's the energy that's presenting to whoever these new loves are, or somebody that you are contemplating dating. This may be who they are here in this reading, okay? So with that being said, I will upload this to the YouTube so you guys can go back. If you're interested in something personal, you guys can contact me via my texting me on my cell phone or emailing me, and we can talk about that. Let's see. What does he says? I've been floundering because things are so slow with, I can barely see that, life in the, oh, could an ex-love be a new love if he changes? Oh, well, we talked about that. Whoever said, could an ex-love be a new love? They can. But the whoever was showing up here, because we did the ex as well, the exes that showed up here in this particular reading, they had all this love for the collective and intention, but in the end, we asked what the outcome was going to be, and the outcome was the same as it's always been. Okay, they just didn't, the exes that changed did not show up in this reading. Not to say people can't. I did say that earlier. People can. But you got to be careful about that, because everybody claims changing. And most people don't do that work that requires some kind of change. They say it, and I can attest to this, okay? I could attest to this. I've gone down, she said I just need to be patient. Absolutely. The new love is the ace. Absolutely. I've gone down the paths where, you know, because I'm a loving person and I could feel their loving energy, I gave people chance after chance because they always claim to change. I'm going to change. I'll change. I want this to work. I don't want to let this go. I don't want to end this. I don't want this to be over. They say all those things, but people use those as tactics to keep you around. You have to catch that. To keep you around, to keep you stuck with no real intention to follow suit. Okay? They follow suit in a time being. But the moment they feel like it's not paying off anymore, the moment they feel like they got another opportunity, which is going to blow up in their face as it always does, the moment they feel like that, they're going to show you their ugly face again. The truth. That they never intended on changing, and they don't have the capacity to change, and then they don't even want you to say nothing about the change. So why bother? When you can get new love that is refreshing, that you ain't got to pull down wisdom tape to get to work. Okay? Either MF is healthy enough to love you or they're not. Either they're ready to choose, you wholly, or they're not. It's up to us to decide if we want to play around with that and waste time and energy. Because they all say it. They all say it. If you've lived long enough as an adult, you know what I'm talking about. Okay? They all say it. And they can put it on hot and heavy with that love bombing. Hot and heavy. I've had some passionate men on my past. I'm telling y'all what I know. but they didn't have no substance to them, no staying power, no heart, no truth in them. Okay. All right. Anyways, I sent you guys. You said this was the best confirmation. Okay. I'm glad this helped you, dear. I'm so glad. You know, take everything that resonated and apply it where you feel like you should. I send y'all's love and light. Everything is energy. Balance is key. Enjoy your Sunday. Live for yourself. Be good to yourself, you guys. Be true to yourself, even regarding this love stuff. Because at the end of the day, you don't want to be overly attached. You are with yourself. Honor yourself so you can attract people that's going to truly love and honor you. It starts with us, right? All right, you guys. No, this was a long one. I will upload it. If you subscribe to the YouTube channel, you will be notified there as well, okay? All right. Continue to call bullshit on your bullshit and on people's bullshit. Don't believe the hype. Don't go for the okie doke, okay? And you can do this. You are doing this, all right? Beautiful souls, y'all deserve what's good and right for you. I don't care who you are. If it ain't working, it ain't working, okay? You ain't got to beg for love. Either people want you or they don't. You remember that, okay? Either they want you or they don't. And let their actions be the speaker of the truth, not that bullshit they tell you. All right? Until next time, love and light, and namaste.